on let's see, on this Facebook, and people are talking about Harriet Tubman. They're talking about that since 1969 we haven't had this low of employment. I'm thinking like, okay, they want Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. And I was listening to a conversation that Judge Joe Brown was having about that. And he's old school, he's like 72 years old, and he was saying like, well, not to put down Harriet Tubman, but maybe there should be a black man on the currency before there is a woman. Because I guess in America has a policy or they have I don't know, of putting the black woman ahead of black men, making black men look like they're criminals. So if a black man is a good businessman and he's tough, he's seen as that's a negative. But if a white guy does it, that's good business. And I've been noticing just this craziness of how different labels are put on different people because of their external appearance. And being that I'm blind, I had to dig deep to find this out because I can't just look around and say, okay, I see this, I see that. I hear things from other people, and then I say, well, let me put it out there. And then some people may disagree, or maybe it's just a point of view that certain people see and others don't see. So I was looking at this Harriet Tubman. So what do you think? Do you think there should be this, and because of this false narrative of this movie that they just put out, with there being a black bounty hunter looking for Harriet, trying to bring her back to her master. I'm just thinking, like, based on this fictional movie that was pretty much was half truths within the truth, and how a lot of like Democrats like to change history. Like they're changing the history now, like they're saying, okay, Republicans are such racist, but Republicans were the first ones to have blacks elected in official capacities in the Congress and Senate, right? And then I guess Democrats have put, like, I guess 2 senators, Obama being one of them, in those positions as senator. But so the false narrative, the narrative that Republicans are so racist, and I guess maybe Republicans don't make it easy to show that because the lack of, I guess, external diversity, but as far as internal diversity, they do have freedom of thought, and they do talk about being able to not have so much government in our lives controlling us, as Democrats want their social agenda to be put forth to control people. So that's the Harriet Tubman thing, and I'm gonna make this kind of short because it's Sunday morning. I see Tony Romo. He has his church choir up there doing some live stuff, so that's kind of cool to check that out. What's this other thing? Oh yeah. Okay, concerning the economy going so well. Well, in 1990, before Bill Clinton, for you guys that understand American history, Ross Perot was he threw his hat in there, and he was a businessman, right? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe we could have this good economy back in the 90s if we could have just got Ross Perot in there, who's a businessman and would have ran the country like a businessman. Donald Trump is a successful businessman, so he's running like a businessman. And so this knucklehead says, all impeach. This is all a false narrative that is brought up by the Democrats because they're sore losers. Now maybe Republicans are sore losers too, because Republicans did some pretty silly things while Obama was in there as well. So maybe the blame could be put on both of these groups. In my opinion, we should go back to how it was before 1942. As you realize, in 1942, that's when the government decided to have the employer take out your tax money before you saw it. Before then, they would send you a bill. You would decide, is that too much or not enough? And then you would write out a check for how much you think the government should have had. The government started exploding and getting these millions and trillions of dollars after World War II, and they started they're generating all this money. So even after that war was over, they looked at it and said, "Wow, we're really generating a lot of money, deciding how much the people should pay rather than letting them decide. So let's just continue this." So a few generations later, we just think that this is normal for the government to have our employers take out the tax money, and then we get whatever is left over. But it wasn't like that before 1942. Just like Social Security didn't start until the 30s, because once again the president, the government decided, well, maybe we should put up a retirement plan for people and give them all a number, like secret agent man giving you a number and taking away your name. And then that's when Social Security started. But even politicians, they look at that and they say, wow, look at all this other money, and they're even dipping into that, because $9 trillion is not enough. We need more. But anyway, give me your comments. Call in on our calling line 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. Give us your opinion, and let me. I'm doing it a little bit different. I got my speaker open. Okay. Let's see who's calling. Okay. I'm going to be checking the weather here pretty soon. As soon as I go off live here on Facebook, let me just give a shout out to the people that are listening. John Folk, thank you for watching.
Anton Nemec is watching.
Anton Nemec, thank you for watching.
Edward Too Tall Walker is watching.
Edward Too Tall Walker is watching. Hey,
3 viewers.
Hey, so we thank you for checking in, and for the people who will be checking in later on, leave your comments. Remember, our radio show is on our top 20 countdown. Is on KUVO 92.9 on the FM dial on Fridays at 6 p.m. and on Sundays at 9 a.m. as well. And then we do our Tuesday live on KUVO 92.9 on the FM dial, maybe Tuesday at 5:30, maybe 5:40. Sometimes it takes a while for them to get in touch. And go to our website, intervisionrecords.org. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, and we'll take it from there. So, Rob Cash, thank you for watching. So this is the first time you ever heard my talking software. So I'm gonna end up this. So you see what I do. So I'm kind of shut this off.
One viewer, comment section. Anton Nemec is watching. John Folk is watching. Al Taylor is watching. Rob Cash is watching. Formats. Button. Creative tools. Notification. Screen time. 10 minutes ago. Screen time. Comment section. Al Taylor is watching. John Folk is watching. Anton Nemec
As soon as I figure out how to turn this off.
Comment section. Anton Nemec. John Folk is watching. Al Taylor is watching. Rob Cash is watching. Formats. Creative tools. Flip camera. Front facing. Flashlight chooser. Invite. Comment. Finish.
Now I can finish, and you can stop here in the comments here.